Yo, 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 what's happening, guys? Metaversemillen here. How are we all today? We're back with another video. We're currently in LA right now. We've just finished the apartment getting built, so we're going to jump over to Granada Hills and check it out. And then we'll hopefully get another building going today in this video as well. So if you like this content, please click that subscribe button. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. Upland's a property virtual trading game. Every single property is minted to the blockchain once you get ownership. So you have full ownership of the property. You can build on it, factories, townhouses, showrooms, apartments, ranch houses, you name it. Upland's got it, and then more stuff's coming to Upland as it keeps on growing. You can see our apartment here is actually finished. I wanted to see, actually, there's a button. Actually, where is it? Someone said you can hold shift and then it goes sideways. How do I do it? Shift. That's not shift. I don't know. Someone let me know in the comments how you actually go sideways so you can actually see, like, kind of facing on the way. Anyway, this is the apartment that's finished right now. So this is finished building in Granada Hills, and then we've got these two townhouses here and then another two over here as well. So we're going to continue building, hopefully get a few more structures up in this video as well, so you can actually see this is a racetrack and this is where it's going to go down. And then you need one spark and actually 4 properties, and then one of the properties has got to be the Speedway MetaVenture. So we've actually got enough properties on the racetrack now to qualify. Hopefully we can build up the surrounding areas as quick as possible, but we can actually get the MetaVenture going as soon as we actually get that. Basically, as soon as we get the go-ahead, you know, we can like send that away next week, hopefully. I want to go through the plans with the community a bit before we actually submit it. Make sure the track is what the community want and like the best plan to go forward kind of idea. I don't want to just be creating something myself where the fans would rather have it a different way. So this is the time for you to actually get involved and put the comments down below. You can also get hold of me on Granada Hills Discord. It's in the description down below. If you want to give me a message, you can do. And then I've also James UK on Upland as well, so let me know about the racetrack, your honest opinions, what you think and what you'd like to come to Upland as well. You can see the front doors this way here. So what we're actually going to do is build another apartment on this bit here. So what I'll do is take this off sale right now. You can't build on properties what are on sale, so we'll go over here and enter the code quickly, and then we'll start building. So 35557, and then we'll go into this quickly. That's off the market now, so no one can buy this property. And now we can go to the build button, manage, and then build. I can't remember what the colours was as that other apartment. I'd like to keep them all the same now. So the minimum stake is 0.4, so we could actually build 2 apartments if we want to. So what we'll actually do is put one apartment up here. You can see that's nice. How far away is the other apartment from the road? It's quite close. So what we can do is move this. It's just so cool how they've actually set this out. It works amazing now. It's like it's got better. So you can see that's pretty much the same as the other side, about a square off. How far is that? That's less than a square. That's about a square. About there. I'll give it a little bit of a room at the back. Make sure it's lined up at the sides. So it's kind of centered. Kind of like that. There, I like that. So what we'll actually do now is click continue, and now this is where the colour scheme comes in, because I can't see the other apartment. This is so smooth now. It's like they've changed the actual, I don't know if they have, but this is just so good to actually build on now. Like, they might not be bringing loads of new, like they're bringing loads of features in, but you might not see all the big stuff what you'll notice, but like behind the scenes, all these like different details, like I've noticed them definitely. So this looks nice. I like it on the black. What kind of colours should we go for? Maybe a bit lighter. Blue, brown. Why don't we go for purple for like Metaversemillen for the brand? I like that quite. Yeah, I like it in purple. And then secondary colour. That's nice. What's the other ones you got? A blue, that's 2. Don't like that. Don't like that. Silver's not bad. I quite like that one though. And then what's this the colour of? The kind of, I quite like that. Yeah, let's go with that. That looks nice. So now we'll start building that, and we've got 0.04, so we'll need to manage this, and we'll give it 0.5. That'll take 483 days to build, but we do plan on keep treasure hunting, and we also plan on actually buying some more sparks. I'm not too fussed about that. So you can see that apartment's going up now, so we've actually got that one going up as well. And then we will continue to keep buying more properties and more properties as well. So we've got these ones here. I don't want to start building too much, so what I might do is put another townhouse in here. Or do we just go for another apartment? And that's a nice bit there as well. Oh, I've already got this building there. Factories over there. Quite like keeping it close together as well, so we might actually, yeah, I'm going to start building on this one as well, and we will just take this off the market as well, and we'll put another apartment up here as well, and then we'll leave it at that for now, and then we'll continue to treasure hunt. I got 0.02 spark again last night, so that's us up to 0.06 in a week, which is really cool. So the spark's going really well, and we just continue to grow that and build as many properties in Granada Hills, and then that payday we'll start minting out Granada Hills, start buying some of this dollar properties, just getting a lot of them off the market so we can actually start to see the price of Granada Hills go up now. You've had plenty of time to get in. If you want to get into Granada Hills, like, there's still loads of properties, 7,300 I think up to mint, which is a really good price. So if you want to get involved with that, jump onto Granada Hills quickly while the properties are still there. I think by probably February, March time, it should be fully minted out at this rate. You know, we're going to continue to keep buying properties. But if you want to jump onto that, you can do. You can see this is quite level now. It's about the same as... it's so cool how you can actually line it up. So the stairs and the stairs are pretty much the same. Maybe just there. Let's try to see that. Let's go and look. The stairs actually just before the line. The stairs just before the line. Yeah, I like that there. Let's go over to our colours. So what was it? Purple. The first one, and then this one was it this one or was it that one? I believe it was that one, and then this one was black, wasn't it? I think it was like that. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Like how that looks. Honestly, I love the editing. I just want to stay in the editing for actually, like, amazing. Like, and then we're going to change this to 0.5 as well, so 483 days as well. So we'll click on that. Spark balance. Your spark balance is being updated. Blockchain. This may take a couple of minutes. Just because we've obviously started building the other apartment now. You can see the 3D one. Because we've been building that other apartment now, this one's going to just take few seconds to go on the blockchain, and then once that's done, the spark will be priced again, like kind of there available, so we'll be able to put the other spark on this. It's basically can only do one transaction at a time. So once this is on, it'll be cool. Get this doing. I like that. That's just the design on it, and yeah, I want to start building stuff in Upland as well. So if you're on Granada Hills, let me know what you're actually building as well. We will be trying to give away competitions and like other people jump on this to actually help players build their properties in Upland as well. Obviously my account's quite small, so I'd rather build on Upland and Granada Hills, like growing it, like stuff to record, stuff to talk about, obviously promoting Granada Hills as much as possible. And then all the other players, like if you're a small player coming into the game, and that there's a lot of players who actually watch these videos with a lot of spark now, so we will start doing competitions and stuff. Like we'll do little giveaways and even bigger giveaways, totally up to like the people who help with the spark. But that'll be really cool to come back as well. So if you've got any properties you want to start getting built, and then we plan to get up to 3 spark, hopefully. We can get an extra spark once we hit 10 million. We will do, so that'll be like 3 spark. Then we'll also buy a couple of spark after Sparklet comes out, and once everything is finalized with what's happening, and then we can obviously get a couple more there. So we will have about 5 spark in the next 2 to 3 months anyway, so this is only the start. And then I plan to actually be treasure hunting, like, so I plan to, like, if I can get, that's just gone on right now as well, so now we've actually started building 2 apartments. So if I can get more spark to go on as soon as possible, I will do as well. So yeah, we plan to treasure hunt every day as well in Upland. So 0.02 spark, if I can get that on average every other day or every 3 days even, you know, that's like 0.04 spark every single week coming in. And hopefully we can get that to 0.06, 0.08 going forward. We got 0.06 this week, so hopefully we can do the same next week. I don't mind spending UpX, so I do try and get as many properties as I can spaced out now. Granada Hills is different because obviously I'm buying as much as I can, but in the whole map of LA we try and buy as much as possible to try and collect the paper aeroplanes. But I don't mind so much actually spending UpX and paying other players in the game. Like, it might cost me like 500 UpX, 600 UpX, but I'm happy to pay that to get the spark and enjoy the treasure hunting. I believe if I'm enjoying it and it's not like a hassle to treasure hunt, I'll actually treasure hunt more continuously. So I believe that's where the profits are. So me spending UpX on, I'm making more back on once I get the prizes and like the 8,000 UpX and the 6,000 UpX and the 0.02 sparks. So for me, I don't mind spending like 4,000 UpX, 6,000 UpX a night treasure hunting. Sometimes like I only spend, it's broke about even usually, like it's never that much, but even if it was, I'm more than happy to pay that to treasure hunt 20-30 chests and actually like enjoy the night of treasure hunting, because if I enjoy it I'll do it more often, and the account makes that every single day in just profits anyway. So and once I get the big like OPEX rewards and the spark rewards, like that 0.06 spark is, I'm more than happy with that spark even if I spent like 10-15,000 UpX to get it, which I never had to, but even if I did I'd be happy with that as well. So that's where my brain is with like the kind of the spark. I want to try and grow it. We're at 2.01 now as well, so we can see all the properties we're building. So if you've got any free spark, you can help me out at all, like I would really appreciate it. Jump onto any of these properties here and that, and if you've got any other properties in Granada Hills, keep an eye on these videos because we will be going competitions, spark competitions, other stuff going forward as well once we get them running again. If you look at my old videos, we used to run it probably every couple of weeks, where we used to give away spark to players and that. It was really fun. So if you want to get some spark and earn some rewards and actually grow your structure, it doesn't have to be in Granada Hills, but like I'm going to focus like a lot of my attention on Granada Hills now, so it's more likely to be in Granada Hills if anything. And then we also plan to get the racetrack, the factory online and start minting out. I'm also going to be putting in about $100 into treasure hunting, $200 at the end of the month to try and get all these gaps filled up on the map. Like just try and build it up a little bit more on the top here and then down here as well, and then also in this bit kind of up here. And then up here, this is all right. I might try and just get one property here, and then like a property maybe here and one down here, and then maybe, no, this is all right actually, probably just another one here if I can, and then maybe one here. I know it keeps adding up, but like we will get about 50-60 properties. Hopefully the most of them will be for treasure hunting, but then like probably half to be fair. If you look at the whole of Granada Hills, like there's still quite a lot of properties, but what we will do is go over to UPX land. Where is it? UPX land, there it is. And then what we do is go over to properties. So I'll just refresh this quickly, it keeps showing me the old website, UPX land. What I'll do is go to property overview, and now we'll go back to the refresh, and there we go. So now we'll go over to statistics. No, we won't. We'll go to properties, and then we'll go to Los Angeles, and then we'll go for Granada Hills. And then in Granada Hills, we will look for unminted, and then we'll search this, and then we'll actually see. So right now, 7,320. Yeah, so right now you can get a property in Granada Hills for 7,320. At the end of the month, we're just going to keep buying all these properties as well. So it'll start going up to 3,442 and then 7,564, you know, and as soon as all these properties are gone, the floor's never going to go below this number again. So this is going to be the cheapest price that you'll be able to get properties for in Granada Hills. So jump onto it while they're still there, because all these properties are going to sell out. We're going to be buying as many as possible, and I know a few other people on the game are actually like jumping on at Christmas time as well. So hopefully we can actually have some good fun over Christmas. Give a good giveaway for like the person what like minted the most property in Granada Hills, you know, that would be quite fun as well. That could be really exciting actually. That's just a wee idea I've just thought about right now. And then we also plan to, what else do we plan to do? There was a big thing I wanted to talk about Granada Hills. What was it? Granada Hills. Yeah, basically like an ownership kind of thing. What I want to try and do with Granada Hills going forward is like have, say you own like 100 properties in Granada Hills, you'll have like your name kind of like as an owner of Granada Hills, so like you'll be involved with all the big decisions on the game and like what we plan to do with the factory and what we plan to do with the racetrack and stuff like that. I was just thinking about a number I won't like talk about in this video. I need to go into more detail, have a look at how many properties players have actually got in Granada Hills and stuff like that. And then also on the competitions, I'm still running forever going forward. It'll be a 1.25 times boost on any properties in Granada Hills. So if you win any of the competitions and then you get the prize, say it's like 10,000 UPEX, you will get 12,500 UPEX just for being a resident of Granada Hills as well. So there's lots of competitions going forward like we're running, so it's lots of benefits to actually be a resident in Granada Hills. But if you're not a resident, you can still get into the properties, and then we just keep planning on raising the floor. Because if we go to statistics again, and then Los Angeles, and then neighbourhood is Granada Hills, and then Granada Hills, click on that. And then in Granada Hills, you can see this isn't updated yet, but 14,188 properties. So this is big enough to actually like own a lot of properties and grow and have like, it's big enough to actually do what we want to do, but it's not too big where it'll take too long. I know we've been on Granada Hills for the last like 6 months, but I remember when this was like 5,000, 6,000. So yeah, it's going down, and the channel was a lot smaller back then as well. I mean, when I was doing these videos for like 50, 60 subscribers. Once I got Granada Hills going, I think we was at like 200, 250 subscribers. Now we're at double, the count's going faster, like the property's getting minted out. And then once we start to buy properties, I've noticed it slows down, but once I mint out like 50 properties or 60 properties, people see that number going down, so then the number starts to go down even further. So I'm creating like kind of like urgency in a way in the game by like minting out property. And then you can see own property as well is like 8,897. We're going to try and get this number up as well, so the less properties are for sale, the more likely your player's going to sell their property. So in the future we'll basically go forward, so you kind of sell more property for a higher price, you make more money instead of like putting everything on the market and just flooding the market. If everyone like only puts like 1 property or 3 properties in Granada Hills up for sale at once, and then that means like there's only a few properties for sale, making it basically just like the demand and supply. So it'll make Granada Hills really appealing for buyers coming into Granada Hills. And then obviously if you own property and you want to sell it, you can get some more like markup on that property as well, so everybody wins in that sense. 9,500 UPEX is the floor, and then $5.5. This will be about $7 after payday as well, because we'll just keep buying the floor up, and then this will be close to 10, maybe 11,000 as well, and then we'll just keep pushing it as much as possible. That's basically the plan. You can see here the surprises as well, like kind of a little dip here, and then it's pushing back up again. So what we do is just keep growing and watching these graphs, and you can check the data at UPX Land as well, so you can actually track it, see how it's doing. So kind of like a quarter report, you can actually see how Granada Hills is doing for yourselves. You know, you don't have to watch these videos and listen or believe or trust everything I say. You can actually go and check the data as well. You can see it's 80% minted out as well, and now this is at 19.9%. So that's gone down from 20% as well now. So let's try and push this below, like say, hopefully we can get that down to less than like 12% by Christmas. If we can get that down to 12%, that'll be amazing. And then after Christmas, we'll get it down the remainder. And then if anyone's coming into the game and you want to buy the FSA properties, I'll buy those properties off you for a 20% premium. Just the FSA properties, I really need to get those off the market in Granada Hills. So if you mint one for 6,000 UPEX, I'll give you an extra 600, 1,200, so 7,200. So I'll give you the extra 20% just for minting that property for me. So yeah, you'll probably make about £1,000, 1,000 UPEX each sale. So yeah, if you want to get rid of some of your FSA properties, give me a message as well, and then we'll try and get those off the market and get back onto Upland. So yeah, there we are, going through it. I've got some UPEX here, so every single property brings in UPEX, and we'll just collect that right now. Add that to our total. You can see here our totals now are 8,286,167 UPEX, and we've got 956 properties, 13 collections, 72 cents in the bank, and 2.01 sparks. Our big plans for this couple of months is growing this to close to 2.5 spark hopefully, and then once we hit 10 million that'll go up to 3.5 by just getting the extra one. Hopefully I get the 1.2, but it just depends if spark week or how Upland's going about actually doing the spark and stuff going forward, whether it'll just transfer over to Sparklet or I'll still be able to buy in the store. You know, they said they're going to be running them together, so looking forward to seeing how that goes. And then these are all the collections as well, properties, and here you can see we've got 124,994 UPEX coming in every single month just off yields. That's just off rent of the properties. That's without any visits to the properties as well, any referrals, any sales, loads of other ways to make money as well. So that's really interesting, seeing how it's going forward. You know, it'll be really interesting to see what's coming to the game. And then you can see I've took a lot of property off sale as well now in Upland. All these properties are going to be used for treasure hunting, so completely kind of like changing. It's a little bit scary, not gonna lie, but I plan on growing on treasure hunting now. I plan on doing a little bit different this year. Now the account's getting big enough that I don't need to flip properties as much to make money. Right now this account's making good money and I'm very comfortable where it is. And then next year I've basically got an account what's at 8.3 now, and then next year I can get it up to 20 million, and then without me starting at 0 and having to work my way up. So the hardest year was the first year, and now this year's, I know it's going to be hard, but it's going to be a lot easier than it was last year, because regardless, 5,000 UPEX a day just coming in, no matter if this account doesn't make sales. So we can just keep growing, we can keep developing, and then we'll keep like pushing into Granada Hills and the whole of LA basically going forward. And it'll be just cool to see what this account's like at the end of the year once we get close to Christmas time. It'll be cool like next Christmas, I mean, just to see how far we've come, and then we can do like a yearly update. That'll be really cool to see the account and like all the main things what have happened in the game. So yeah, please click that subscribe button if you like this content. If you want to learn about Upland, you can check out the other videos as well on the channel. Like the videos, share the videos, push them to as many people as possible, and then yeah, we're basically just trying to keep growing as much. Get into cars, get into MetaVentures, the racetrack and the factory, and just like basically see how it goes, and you can come along on the journey and see how we actually plan to grow. Thank you so much for all the support, everybody what watches these videos and like gives comments and just chats away. I really do appreciate that. Hope you're all winning on Upland. Really looking forward to meeting you all. Hopefully I can come over Vegas and other stuff next year. Hopefully we can sort some stuff out now. I'm in a new job where I've got more free time as well. So yeah, a lot more stuff coming to Upland. I've got lots of stuff going on behind the scenes. So hopefully we can get these videos a lot more like entertaining, a bigger production, lots more stuff coming as well to the channel. So yeah, thank you so much for the support. Click that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Link is in the description below if you want to sign up to Upland. You can get 100,000 UPEX with a 50% off. Yeah, so get involved with that, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Peace.